A lot of you think progress is made during training sessions. That is not the case. Keep on watching to find out when it is. Please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. It means a lot. We do offer the training program if you're not part of that. And you can also support us by buying one of our t-shirts, our Work Hard t-shirts. And this podcast is sponsored by Commando Dagger Coffee. So let's get into this video. As we mentioned, and as the title states, we're talking about recovery on this episode. And like I said at the start of the video, a lot of you think it is at the start or during training. So when you're running or you're doing max push-ups, pull-ups, you're doing some kind of circuit, you think that is when progress is made. And that is not the case. It is when you sleep. This is the biggest one when it comes to recovery. We get a lot of lads and females now messaging us, asking about recovery, feeling drained, fatigued, demotivated. And when we look deeper into it, a lot of it is down to nutrition and recovery protocols they've got in place. So that's what we're going to touch on in this video. How you can get the biggest bang for your buck, recover and see the biggest progress in your training in the quickest time. So like I said, the first one and the biggest one is sleep. This is a massive one. A lot of young people neglect and stay away from. You probably see people talk about 8 hours sleep, and that is correct. Ideally, you want 7 to 8 hours sleep, undisturbed, perfect sleep if you can. Try and turn off your phones, laptops, TVs 30, 40 minutes before bed. So turn off all devices, don't watch anything, and just chill out for half an hour, 45 minutes before you go to bed. When you do go to bed, make sure the room is dark. You go into the room and you literally go there for sleep, and that is it. So the body knows it's going to go to sleep. So as soon as you go into bed, that's you getting your head down. And then obviously when you wake up, give your body 30 to 60 minutes just to wake up before you have any coffee or use any devices. A lot of people wake up straight onto their phones. If you do wake up, just sit back, relax before you get your day started. So 8 hours sleep is a massive one. Like I said, turn off all devices 30 to 45 minutes before you go to bed, and then make sure the room's nice and dark. And then if you can, also make sure the room is like cool, cold. I wouldn't say cold, but nice and cool. You do get a lot better sleep when the room is a lot colder than what it normally is. Second one is stretching. Again, this is a big one that young people skip because you're young and you don't need to do it. You don't seem the need to do it. Warming up, cooling down is a big one. So warming up is just a way of waking that body up, priming it, and you probably feel like you have a better session after you have a good warm-up. That's just because you've woken your body up and you've basically primed it and your mindset itself to know that you're about to work out and you're not just going straight into a training session. And cooling down, again, you've worked your muscles, they're nice and tight, full of blood and nutrition. As soon as you stop, they're going to start getting nice and tight as they're cooling down. So you want to make sure you stretch them. So obviously that's just going to get nice and tight, and it's going to lead to injuries further down the road. And then big one is nutrition. So this is a big one when it comes to recovery. People under eating, so not eating enough calories, they'll feel full of energy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Come Thursday and Friday, they have no energy. They feel fatigued when they train. They'll have a good 10-20 minutes and then completely crash then and have no energy for the rest of the session. Stuff like that. If that is the case with you, you get halfway through the week and you feel fatigued, sluggish, it's probably nutrition. Nutrition is a big one. You're not eating enough to support the training you're doing. So you're eating over the weekend, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're using that fuel that you've had over the weekend. And obviously you're still eating Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but that food you're eating, your body's been using to recover and repair your muscles from the session you just put it through. And obviously you're burning calories during the day and that session. So if you're under eating, you're going to be in a deficit, and basically your body is craving energy and nutrition to try and have the energy and also have enough to repair and recover after sessions. So if that is the case, try and increase your food, and you want to try and do it mainly by food and not supplements. Supplements are to supplement your diet. Make sure you get your food in place first. Increase your protein. So just add in a little bit more meat into your meals. So if you have, let's say, 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Lunch and dinner, just add a little bit more meat. So if you have a chicken breast at dinner, have a chicken breast and a half. Something like that. Just add a little bit more protein. Fats, you can have fats as a snack. So the ones I recommend for people is 1 spoonful of peanut butter and only 1 spoonful to start with, or a handful of almonds is another great one to get fats in. Like I said, it's a snack, so if it's like midday and you feel quite peckish, then just have a handful of almonds. That will help a lot. It will fill you up, fats, and they'll also give you nutrition. Carbs is another one. Increase your carbs, and again, not by much. If it's something like rice or pasta, add an extra spoonful of rice and pasta into each meal. If you've got potatoes, add a couple more potatoes onto each meal. If you have oats or porridge in the morning, I said just add an extra 25 or 50 grams of oats in the morning, and to see how that goes. Track yourself for a week, 2 weeks, see how the body feels, your energy, and base it off that. Again, if you're still feeling sluggish, increase it a little bit more until you basically have enough energy throughout the week to go forwards. That's nutrition. What else? What was another question someone asked me today was strain. Best way to deal with strained and soreness. Again, like I said, sleep was a big one. If you're lacking sleep, your body's going to start struggling to recover and repair if you're not having a good amount of sleep. If you're only having 5-6 hours, you're playing PlayStation until 12 o'clock at night, so midnight, going to sleep, waking up, going to school, college or whatever, work, you're getting like 5 hours sleep. Your body's not having enough time to recover. And then obviously the more stress you're putting onto your body through training, your body's not able to repair itself quick enough because of the lack of sleep you're giving it. And if your body is, if you are starting to have strains, so a couple of muscles are feeling strained, that's probably a big hint that your body's giving you that something big is going to happen soon. So it'll give you a little small niggle, like a strained muscle or pull a muscle. That's the body basically saying, slow down, otherwise something bigger is going to happen. So your body will give you little hints now and again to warn you before something bigger happens. So when you hear people say, listen to your body and stuff like that, that's what they mean. You start to understand what your body's telling you. And like I said, if you are feeling muscles pulling or strained, then it's probably a option that you take a rest day, maybe an extra rest day. So if you're having a rest day, maybe have 2 rest days, just to make sure that body is basically repairing and getting the rest it needs or required to get over that injury going there. And soreness, again, soreness is another one. That's just your muscles basically telling you they've worked. Again, sleep will help that. Nutrition will also help that. So the amount of protein you eat will basically give the body enough protein to repair and recover the muscles that's broken down. Like I said, cooling up, warming up and cooling down is also big ones for soreness. If you warm up properly, loosen up the muscles, get the blood flowing. You might have to warm up a little bit longer if you are feeling sore. The better the warm up you have, as soreness should go. You will feel it now and again, but it should go once that blood gets flowing. Nice fresh nutrition to get pumped through the muscles. And like I said at the end, make sure you're having really good cool downs. You're stretching, cooling down, foam rolling, whatever you do to cool down, make sure you do it. That will also help with soreness as well. Like on rest days, you can do some yoga, go for walks, just something nice and easy, go for a swim, just something to loosen the body off and get blood moving around the body will also help with recovery also going forward. So hopefully this video helped you. If you do have any questions, please put them below in the comments and I will try and answer them as best as possible. If you jump onto our program, then I offer support like this 24/7 on the app. Like I said, this is where a lot of questions come from, where I make these videos. So if I get a lot of questions on the same subject through the app, I will make a video like this talking of the topic, because there's probably a lot more people out there that is wondering the same question. So again, thanks for watching. Please hit that thumbs up button and I will see you in the next video.